Hello and welcome to another episode of Better Know a Presbyter. Today we're going to be getting to better know Presbyter David Sheeler, who is serving as pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Dunedin. All right, welcome to Better Know a Presbyter. Today I have the honored and esteemed Reverend Dr.
Don't oversell.
David Sheeler. Who many of you know, but David, tell us a little bit about yourself and your time in the Presbytery.
Sure. I have been a member of this Presbytery since 2002, so it's been a long time, actually.
Yeah.
Came, of course, as a church planter for St. Andrew in New Tampa, and now am pastor of First Presbyterian Church in Dunedin, where I've been for a little over a year. I guess March of last year, March of 2016, I came to Dunedin. So.
And I understand you and your family just moved into a new house over there?
We did. We built a new house just off of downtown Dunedin, which is the best little town in all of the state of Florida. And
hey, now a lot of other little towns in Florida are going to be watching this, David.
They would sadly be wrong, unfortunately. But no, Dunedin's a great town and a wonderful, wonderful church, and it's a good place to be. Very, very grateful to be there.
Excellent. So I know that at the recent Presbytery meeting, you gave a presentation about something called appreciative inquiry.
Right.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. Appreciative inquiry is basically a way of approaching change in any organization.
That's a four-letter word for Presbytery.
I know. It's a little frightening, but just the idea of how do you approach change? How do you intentionally institute and start change in any organization, or even within an individual? How do you manage that? And what appreciative inquiry begins to say is that we do that by really looking at strengths. It was often the case whenever we go to an organization or situation or even a person, we tend to diagnose and prescribe, right? We want to look at, okay, well, what's the top 10 things that are wrong with this church or this organization or whatever. And appreciative inquiry wants to flip that and say, well, tell me instead, what are the top 10 things that are right? I mean, the same amount of energy that we might put into trying to figure out what's wrong, let's put that same amount of energy and detail into looking at what's right. And the reason for doing that is, with mountains of research, they know that while looking at what's wrong may be right, it may be accurate, it is ultimately not generative. It doesn't create change. It doesn't move people into a direction. It just makes them feel bad. But if you look at what's positive, what the strengths, what the real values are, then people actually become invested in helping those things to grow and to develop and to evolve.
Excellent. So I understand you're going to be teaching a workshop about this coming up. When and where is that, and how do we sign up?
It is happening October the 24th, Tuesday, October the 24th, from 9:30 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon at Cedar Kirk. So you know you're going to get a good meal out of it. And sign up, I believe, should be through the Presbytery website. And I know it's been in the e-news already.
Yep, so you can RSVP to office@pbty.com, and it is an actual free lunch.
Perfect, that's great.
Right. Well, thanks so much for being on Better Know, David.
Thank you.